Hey guys, 91ExtremeRT here with a quick informational video on PvP versus PvE gear. Now, currently I have on my PvP gear, as you can no doubt tell, my full Myrmidon set. And what we're going to do is go take a look at the stats. Now, if you look at my stats in this spec, which is my PvP, I have 1500 Vengeance, 5100 Valor. That's fairly, not completely buffed. I don't have runes on everything yet. But, 25,000 health, and if you look at my attack power, it's only 2200. Now, if I switch to my PvE gear, which is Load Equip 1, now look at my stats. I'm only at 20,000 health, so a lot less health. I have 3,100 attack power, a hell of a lot more crit, a hell of a lot more crit power. But if you look at my Vengeance and Valor, it's a fraction of what it was. Now, a lot of people complain that, they can crit with their PvE gear for 40k, but when they put their PvP gear on, they only hit people for a couple hundred or maybe 1,000 or two. And that's because, if you think of it this way, like in my PvP, like in my raid gear that I have on right now, I can crit in raid for about 40 some k, and there's a dragon raising hell over there. And, but anyways, I can crit for about 40k, sometimes closer to 50k. Now, if I was to go into PvP and be able to do that amount of damage, then it would be completely insane. You would one-shot everybody, and no one would have a fair chance because it'd just be a one-shot match. That's all it would be, and that it'd not be fun. That's why there's Vengeance and Valor. In PvP, your attack power does not mean anything. It has, zero effect. Your Vengeance, on the other hand, is your attack power when attacking other players. So, attack power score right here means nothing for PvP. Just as Vengeance means nothing for PvE. So you need two sets of separate gear depending on what you want to do. And that's the main thing, and that's pretty much all there is to it. If you want to PvP, say if you're like rank 50, 60, something like that in PvP, prestige rank 50, not level 60 or 50. Raid gear, if you have a full set of raid gear like I do, it is actually, you'll actually do more damage until you get a full freelancer set. Now, I kind of went over this in the Prestige and PvP video on how that all works. So you could also look for that video for more in-depth information. But all in all, when you're leveling up, because depending on your bracket, say if you're like level 30, alright? If you're level 30, you can have all the Vengeance and Valor in the world, but because of the bracket you're in, it's gonna reach a cap. You can only have so much. So, and it's not a very high amount. You could have like 150, 200 Vengeance on your character, but it's only gonna allow you to use 30 of it in PvP. So, if you're mid-level and you go into a Warfront, you will see, instead of your Vengeance and Valor being where it should be, like say if you're out in the open world right here, when you go into a Warfront, it's gonna be cut down quite a bit. Unless you reach level 50 and you get into the higher brackets, then you'll get the bolster buff. The bolster buff is going to put you at 11 or 1200 Vengeance and 4500 Valor, and it's going to stay there whether you have on PvP gear or not. It's going to be at that specific amount until you surpass it with gear. So that's why raid gear is better until you get a full freelancer set, because once you get a full freelancer set, the stats will actually be higher than that bolster buff that you automatically get. Now, the bolster buff is there because it makes it fair for everyone. So someone that's rank 10, and pretty much no PvP gear, no nothing, can at least have a fighting chance against someone that's, say, rank 40 or rank 45, something like that. So that's why that is the way it is. Now I'm going to go to Load Equip 2, put my PvP gear back on. Now, if you haven't seen my Beginner's Guide to Rift video, that's one of the cool things about this game. You can have on, let's say, a full set of gear like this. You can type in /save equip, then label it 1 or label it 2, whatever you want, whatever set you want. Save equip's going to be one word, then a space, then the number you want to designate to it, and it'll save all the pieces of gear that you have on that character. So you can go back and forth. Like I got all my raid gear on, now I'm going to do Load Equip 1, and it's going to put all my raid gear back on. load equip 2, it's going to put all my PvP gear back on. It's going to swap it all out. And the thing is, you have to have the gear in your bags for it to swap out with. So like I have all my raid gear here. Now let's do this. Let's go load equip 1, and it's going to completely swap out all my gear for me automatically. So you don't have to click on them all. So that's kind of a cool feature of this game. So alright, so hopefully that cleared up why your stats change significantly in PvP versus PvE. A lot of you probably already know this, but I get messaged a lot on this, on, you know, why they see me crit for 40, 45k in my raid videos with my marksman, but I only hit people for maybe 3 to 5k crits in PvP, and, you know, that's why. You can't be doing 40k crits when everyone in PvP only has 20 to 30,000 health. It would not make it fun. They basically destroy the damage, they make it a fraction of what it is, so that way you can't one-shot everybody. Then that's the point of it. So yeah, that is about it. I am going to go kill some Defiance at Grant Favor, so I'm going to go do some PvP for the guild quest for my guild. And again, if you guys are interested in joining my guild, it is Royal Assassin, so you can search for that on the guild finder. We do have a guild dimension, which I will show you quick in this video. Might as well, right? While you intelligent people are tuned in. Go here. Don't got much in here yet. I actually do have a Sage Spire Tower from Scarwood, and I can't fit it in this one, but I got a big ass boat over there. I got a, you know, yacht, a Defiant yacht of some sort, and I don't know. Let's see who the hell stuck grass in the middle of this place. And I got my little war table, you know, weapons, and I got my treasure chests and stuff over here. So, but yeah, feel free to send a guild invite, and pretty much just say if you're a YouTube subscriber or not, and if you are, you will get put up to the correct rank when you get the invite. Now, if someone isn't on to give you that rank, usually every time I get on, I'll go through, let's say, my guild roster, see who's on, and check and see who's at what rank to make sure that people are at the, like this guy got to promote up to, right there, YouTube subscriber status. Let's see, promote this guy up to, demote. Let's get some of these guys up here. But anyways, that is that. Send me a guild invite or whatever, and I will accept it, or anyone that's on. Any YouTube subscriber can accept a guild request invite from anyone. So you should be good to go. Now, we do have quite a bit of people in the guild so far. This is all the offline people so far, but this is all the people that I've gotten in the guild since we made this guild about a week and a half, 2 weeks ago. So it's quite a bit of people, 70, 80 people, maybe a little bit more. So, alright, hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you later.